Hello, everyone, and welcome back to your happy-go-lucky Out of the Abyss excursion. I'm today's DM, Smiley.
And I'm Evan the Great. Happy-go-lucky. I'm playing the Dwarf Grom, White Hammer, Paladin Monk, Puncher of Faith, Questionnaire.
Your sheet of paper.
I'm
Yes.
asking questions.
And I'm the Bearded Wonder. I play Travok Whitehammer, the fighter/wizard.
And I'm JVD. I'm not happy, but I'm very lucky. Notch. Dice rolls saved me last time.
So, speaking of last time, you and Travok are having a long, wonderful conversation about the Underdark and all this and that, and all the demons and devils there too. But Grom, you are downstairs in the common room with Sereth, Anon Valise, and Stool, and Buppido. And I believe you mentioned that you wish to speak to Buppido?
Yeah. And then he told me he would get with me and we talk later.
What are you doing right as of this moment?
I think I was at the table with Von Van Leith and Stool.
Well, everyone was at the same table.
Yeah, and Buppido and I guess whoever else was there. That's where we technically were, and they ran upstairs, and we was just...
Stool is now currently just running around the common room, yelling telepathically to anyone that gets close enough to be hit with his rapport spores that he's the big hero.
Does that not freak people out?
Very much so, but the Duergar are psionic by nature, so they're kind of used to telepathic communication. They just look at him like he's fucking weird. And then certain other individuals you believe have once had relations with Myconus before. But there's also a good majority that are just like scared shitless at times or taken aback by it.
Grom is he's definitely getting a kick out of Stool doing this, but not wanting to pull too much attention on herself. I'll eventually try to round him and bring him to the table.
Sereth has gotten his ass beat previously this day, and he's been using the last couple hours and currently in reverie, trying to rest up for whatever may happen with news that a former associate of y'all's might be within the area.
Yeah, because he got attacked by... Who attacked him?
He got sneak attacked by the Duergar assassins.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay, yeah. Yeah, just thinking about what's going on. There's a lot of things coming to light right now for Grom. Round Stool up. And
Stool back on the stool.
Once everything gets calmed down, I don't know how long that will take. I will ask Buppido. I said maybe we should have that talk.
Is Stool tall enough to stand on the stool to be even with the table? Or can he just sit and he doesn't need a high chair?
He's getting tall enough now because he's been growing this whole time, and you get to believe that Mike can just grow fairly fast. But he's getting out where if he's sitting on the stool by himself, it's about like up to here on him at the table. So he doesn't need a high chair, but he could use one, but he doesn't want one because he's the big hero.
Okay, that's what I assumed. I just want to make sure.
If he were to offer, you might be taken aback. So I was a funny story I didn't tell you about later, Evan. But that's nothing.
Yeah.
He went to tell you about a mushroom.
Oh God.
I was informed I'm in the way. But when you say this to Buppido, Buppido seems to most renownedly come back. Hey, child, would you please be so kind to what's the little one? Me and Grom has something to discuss. Non-Valise agrees. A bit confused, but she doesn't look into it.
Yeah.
And Buppido starts leading you towards the back of the tavern. This would have been an issue to the barkeep or anyone else. He seems to have not noticed, or at least not care.
So I noticed that the barkeep does not care, or that.
Well, I'm saying like no one's moving to stop you. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
And like your specific kin are not overly appreciated in grapples too.
Yeah.
You enter what appears to be the kitchen area where there's people cooking and messing, cleaning, and Buppido waves his hand and people start walking out.
This is kind of strange. Has he done this before?
You see him use magic. Arcane magic.
I've never seen him like control people just like this around. That's kind of strange to hit.
You've seen, you know from Travok that there are simple spells that can do such things.
Okay.
But you don't know to what degree he's using them.
Yeah.
And you don't hear much walking after they walk out. It's almost like they just walked out the door and just stood there.
They have guards.
Yeah. I look around. I say, "That's a neat trick."
One among many. Simple. Trifling, if you would.
So you're supposed to speak to me about the god that you gave me the thimble, and I get the medallion thing out that he gave me.
Yes, Asmodeus, the king of hell.
I've been thinking, I've been talking to him through my dreams, but I have not.
Would he recognize that's what's on my wrist?
He would.
Me or
you?
Oh,
if you would have
Because when we
seen
met
it,
Thermachad, I was
Yeah,
I showed
I
him
remember you
off.
showed him.
you've seen the symbol on there twice, at least.
yeah,
Once on notch on his wrists, and once burned into the ground where the two dwarves he had previously captured disappeared from, and where you don't know where they went.
yeah. Yeah, I get that out, and I say we're supposed to talk about, what this means, and who he is, because I have not been talking to him, apparently.
Asmodeus is a bulwark, hated by the others.
I've noticed that. Also, I think Grom noticed this earlier once we got the Greco stove, that this symbol is not shown around this city, but it used to be here.
The Duergar owe Asmodeus their freedom. When their god, Laduga, sought aid from the dwarven gods, they turned their backs to him. So he walked the hills, faced several trials, and overcome each one, until finally he spoke to Asmodeus himself. In exchange for freedom and an apotheosis, all that Asmodeus asked in return was loyalty. For there's a war brewing. It has been fought for eons past. It's called the Blood War. Law versus chaos is what it was. And now it's little more than hell versus abyss. The other gods turn a blind eye, hoping that they destroy each other. Their former servants cast down like abandoned children.
Grom starts looking at his badge. Look at the symbol. What do they fight over? Control, or
If the demons win the blood war, then they will destroy the entire cosmos, every world, every plane, torn asunder, as it almost happened once before.
and if Asmodeus wins,
Then there will be no blood war.
what after?
I do not know. Only know the war that's being fought.
The ones in the city, do they know of this blood war? Is that why they have pushed out Asmodeus?
The Duergar teach of the blood war and their place in it. But in recent years, not even, maybe the past half, they've abandoned their pact, the deal that was made, and with it their gods. There are still those that believe. The Black Skull that you spoke to in the keep. A few others. Though they are bound by duty and law to serve those who do not. Make no mistake, Asmodeus is demanding and commanding of loyalty. To serve him is to give to him, but he does give back. For as you give unto him, he giveth back, as a river unto the people. As first, anyone knows what movie that's from?
Does
Meet Joe Black.
I said what have you got from Asmodeus to help you?
I fought beside him. Not in this flesh-wrapped prison, but long ago.
And what of Notch? He bears these symbols.
Now it has a special association with Asmodeus. It's not my place to trespass upon it.
Can he give protection?
He can give much more. Protection, power, aid.
Because my whole goal was to return home. But feel like we're trapped here and there's something we need to do.
Poor
I thought it
child,
was to push out
I will
this
not be
demon.
a liar to you. If you do this, you won't be able to. They will not take you.
That was what I'm leading up to. A sacrifice for protection. Is that a deal that Asmodeus would take? I give to him, he protects my people even though I can't see them no more?
It is not within the power of a god to trespass upon another. But your allies, surely. But all the dwarves and the people on the surface, he cannot. They do not want him.
There are things that I can do working for him that would protect or establish some form of different connection than what there is now.
You could strive through it personally. I am sure the Horned King will allow this.
And of my comrades, will he be able to help me pursue the promises I have made?
Absolutely.
The little one, we promised to bring him home,
Swiftly.
and I promised to avenge my brother who passed.
If you take this matter upon yourself, your whole goal will be to slay that beast.
I came down here connected to a different deity. I feel almost no connection to him now. I was lost. And these nightmares confused me. But they were not of Asmodeus. They was of a different demon.
Gratzt. He's here now in this city. He's the one that's poisoned the water.
We are to defeat that enemy as well.
All of them. I know not how many. But with them here, in time the blood war will be taken part on this plane.
This is epic, by the way.
Yeah, no pressure.
I say, I've proven a lot, but I've also made horrible decisions down here. Is this going to correct me?
It will aid you to correct yourself. I do not, Asmodeus does not ask for you to run through streets and murder children, as people have you believe. He's looking for a soldier, a knight to fight a war. And yes, if the city must be sacrificed to stop in it to save a world, then he expects you to pay that price. without hesitation, with clarity.
I look around. I say, well, with my
At this time, Notch, you and Travok are making it down the stairs, and you see down the hallway. You see a line of cooks is standing out in the hallway.
God, this is crazy. I say with my training, I have harnessed my body to unspeakable. I'm peak basically.
Peak human. Sorry.
With my weapons, I have tried to do good. Some say that Asmodeus is not good, but if he can give me the power to slay Demogorgon, this may be a path I'm willing to take.
Y'all doing anything as y'all go downstairs? You don't see Buppido or Grom. You see Anomaly, Stool, and Sarah.
I just yell for Grom. I just yell out, "Where's Grom? Where's Buppido?"
What's your passive perception?
What is that? It's perception. Oh, right there.
Passive.
It's 5 plus 10, right?
Yep.
15.
You hear someone call out to you, and you know it's Notch. And it lasts for a minute before Buppido waves his hand and silence falls.
I kind of look around a little bit.
A non-police will look at you and say, they walk to the back.
That's where I'm going. Like full steam.
I'm looking. I look around a little bit because I thought I heard something, but then it fades away.
Notch is looking for us. He's being abundantly honest in every way he can, for what you can tell.
Yeah, he is. He seems like he's in a hurry.
Possibly. At this time, Notch, you're going to where the cooks are lined up at in the back, and they start moving just to block the hallway. They're not being aggressive towards you. They're just getting in your way.
Okay. So I'm assuming since they're at through a doorway to the kitchen, correct?
The hallway goes down, and they were just standing in the hallway. There's 2 doors in it, and when they see you coming, they just think of people just like crowded up in the hallway, just lining up.
What's the distance between me and the door?
Between you and them, I'd say they're about 20 feet in front of you. The door's 20 feet behind you, almost like 40.
Misty step.
All right, you appear behind them. They don't turn around. They all had like 1,000-yard stare. Now,
about the time I think he would be misty stepping in, I raffle through my bag, and I get my 2 mugs out that I've been using this whole campaign.
Yeah.
One has got the Silverbird image upon it. I'm staring at it. I drop the other mug, and I'm looking at it like I want to throw it away.
At this time, Notch, you are at the door.
What is he doing?
What are you doing, Travok?
I don't have Misty Step or anything, so I guess I probably followed you to the line of cooks, and then I'm just standing there.
I'm yelling no, but I'm in a silence, right?
You don't think it's... You can hear it yourself, always.
But I'm just saying, I'm in silence. He can't see me.
You actually... As you hear a rattle at the door, and you start hearing Notch yell no.
I'm yelling, don't listen to him.
As my cup's bouncing away and I have my other one, I start to hear Notch. I turn to look for him.
Give me a religion check.
$17.
17. All right. Your eyes slowly haze, just ever so briefly, and you see before you 2 images. One's far and distant, and it looks like a dwarven silhouette. The other one is closer and wreathed in flame and darkness with a crown of horns twisting around, and he has his hand out. And you can see at the same time the dwarf in the distance is like holding his hand out as well.
I'll say in this.
Notch, the door's not locked. You can enter.
this vision, I asked, why have you abandoned me?
Are you in or not?
Yeah, I'm looking for my contract. I'm in a race and a race, which I just found. So, and I'm yelling his name.
You hear
Adremalok.
Adramalek.
Yeah, that's what I'm yelling, and I'm telling him no.
Do I hear this since I'm in this vision at this moment?
As you start to hear an answer from the distant dwarf, and you only get as you hear Notch's call Adramalek, and the vision shattered.
I come out of it, I'm looking around. Is he standing in here now?
If he enters the door, then yes.
Yeah, because I'm trying to get in.
The door was not locked.
Yeah, I'm pushing it open.
Oh, welcome, Notch.
Do I see he's dropped a mug?
Yes.
I'm yelling for him to pick it up. And tell him it's not you. And I'll tell Adramalek, we have already made this deal. There's no need to drag anyone else
I'm
into
not offering a deal to the child.
I don't trust you. Don't trust him. He's not what he seems.
I've given you no reason not to trust me.
I know, but
I've been nothing but an ally and a friend.
it's true. But your ally and friendship comes with a price.
All things come with a price.
Yes.
Dear boy.
Do not remind me. And I've paid that, Grom. Don't listen to him.
Grom, you're free to choose as you wish. I will not pressure you.
I tell Notch, I said, I feel lost. He said that if I will have a God in my presence if I choose this path. Mine has not responded to me very well.
That's because your mind's muddled. It's this place. It's not your God. It's not Silverbeard. You have a ton of people. Your faith is out there with them people. It's not here with him. With this Chancellor of the Hells. His words are honey to you. But they're poison.
Chancellor of the Hills.
Yeah, he calls me out by my name. I'm calling him out by his.
He's never said your name out loud.
No, he has.
No, Adramalek has never said your name out loud for no other people.
Yes, but I'm calling him out by his name.
He says he fought beside this.
Oh, secret stuff, huh?
That doesn't bother me at all.
He says their enemy is our enemy.
That's true, but that doesn't mean you have to ally with him.
I've been his ally longer than you have, Notch.
That's right, but you've disappeared how many times?
Twice.
Okay, and usually you're gone for days. Usually I might be gone for hours. And who's
last
always?
time he was gone for a day. The time for that he was gone for about a week.
So you've done well to protect everybody. You do not need his help.
Grom, I never said you needed my help. I was only offering to if you wanted. You may deliberate on this at your leisure. I will always be here, not. I will always be here, Grom.
Yeah, you'll always be here, Notch. Yes, you will.
Oh, you can't get rid of me.
I get the acorn out of my pocket. I get it out. I get the mug out. And I call to Silverbeard. Why didn't you stop this?
Roll high.
We need to roll.
Yeah, real high.
Yeah. Oh boy.
10.
You call, you see a faint light.
This could be bad if you don't answer me. Sorry.
And you hear a single word, a voice. It's a familiar voice. Faith. It's the voice of Broadtrack Whitehammer.
Good chat. Wish I could have met him. I didn't really see the battle, the assassination, but It was you that lit up everything down in the dark. That's your light. He's going to take your light from you.
I wouldn't dream of taking a light from someone so noble.
Looking at the mug, looking at the acorn, he's answered. I take the Asmodeus, pinned it out, and I flip it back to him. I walk out of the room.
He just goes, of course, Grom.
I'll pat him on the back when he leaves. And I'll stare daggers at the Chancellor.
He asked me for aid.
Yeah, but we know how you are. I know how you are.
Do you?
Yes.
That's fair.
You know, he might not be the brightest, but he's needed.
But you have to admit my contract with you is most generous.
It is. It is very generous.
I'm allowing you almost complete and total autonomy in any way you wish.
Mm-hmm.
Except one. Who have you been speaking around?
Say what?
Who have you been speaking around?
Speaking around. A lot of people.
He just walks off. The cooks just kind of get out of their daze and as they start walking back.
You go out to the table.
Yeah.
I see my friends out there.
Yeah.
You had a brother at the end of the hallway.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't. I see my.
You see where Travok was stopped by the one standing.
I walk up to Travok. He spoke to me.
Who spoke to you?
Broderick.
What did he say?
He restored some of my faith.
That's good.
Told Silverbeard to give me a sign. It was his last chance. I believe that.
If Sony lose all your paladin abilities, were saying that's his last chance.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like,
You're now just a
Jesus.
monk.
That is true. Like, he thought Silverbeard was gone. And when he asked him to why he didn't help, brother answered. He said for me to have faith. I feel that was his way of telling me that he is with Silverbeard, and there is still a way out of here without taking a path I fully did not understand. Apparently, Buppido is not who he says he is, but I'm still uncertain of what he is. It's time for me to try to gain back what I was. Get out of this dark shell. Put light to the situation. I didn't know who I was going to champion, who I was going to work for. I am the law. And I am the law of Silverbeard. I walk to the table.
While you're over there right now, I'll put an inspiration with that wonderful speech. You need to get some dry erasing workers, bro.
No. Really did not know where that was going to go.
Me neither. That's the fun of it.
Until Broderick talked.
I can make your decision for you. I can just try to talk you out of
So
it.
your dead character, you relock back into me.
I had two characters do something great right there at one time.
The stool at the
I
table.
also wrote as one of the terms, do not stand in hell's way.
Yeah.
The stool at the table.
Yes.
So I have this badge, right?
Which one?
I have the headband and I have a badge.
Well, you just tied it around your head, but you have the badge of the Flame Keepers, which is a flame-like insignia with 3 holy symbols of the Duergar gods on it.
Then I got the stone guard, right?
And you have the Stoneguard badge.
You have a mug with the holy symbol of Silverbeard, and you have a sword for Lathander.
Well, see, Mitch Lathander, she talked about being held by many.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, I mean, he's got religions all over.
I know, right? You are the most religious character in any D&D game right
now.
now.
You're like that guy that just gets random tattoos everywhere they look bad.
I grab a piece of cloth out of my bag, I tear it off, and then I look for something to mark on it, and I try to duplicate the flame thing that I wear.
Do you have charcoal, chalk, anything like that?
If not, I will try to find some in here or borrow some. The reason I'm doing this...
There is a hearth for burning, so you can just get a piece of charcoal out of that.
Grom attempts to do this. I don't know what it looks like. And I walk over to Skull. I say, "You have proven yourself." And I put it on his head and I tie it.
Yeah, he has one. He's wearing as a belt right now.
But I'm letting him know that I approve.
So he has like a charcoal etching around his head. Because it's simple. If you ever just ran charcoal over a piece of paper, it's easy. Yeah, so he has charcoal etching on his head and a belt right here.
And then he's got a dagger and a hand axe, and then he'll have armor tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow evening.
I get one of my mugs, my spare mug, and I give the stool. I say, "As a gift."
He holds up a big hero. He tries to scram down from the stool as if to go to the bar and fill it up, and Bruce keeps picking him up, putting him back on. Travok, you doing anything this time?
I guess you're back at the table now, Notch.
Nope, wait and see what old Buppido here does.
Buppido went back to the table.
Okay, yeah, then I'm at the table too. I just staring at Buppido.
He seems to not care.
Well, I would imagine he don't care.
And as you watch him, give me a perception check.
That would be a 19.
You notice that as he speaks and converses with people, the color of his eyes continuously change with his mood.
So he's got mood rings in his eyes.
Yeah, they're nifty.
Can I roll an insight on him to see if he's actually Buppido now? Because I kind of think like he's possessed.
Go ahead.
I can tell you right now, that's pretty low. An 8.
An 8. You don't know if he is or not. You know, there's times when he seems like the Mad Darrow, and you don't know if that is actually an act from a Dromelech, or if that's a Dromelech being subdued within someone else's mind.
I'm going to tell everybody, we have to watch who we trust down here.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
So, do tell.
Well, there's several factions within the city. Duergar are mostly true to their word, but mostly with other Duergar.
And where do your loyalties lie, Buppido?
With you, dear Notch.
Okay. And then, because things are bad here, and I'm going to throw my contract on the table.
Alright.
So everybody can read it. I'm going to specifically throw it at Grom.
I look at this contract. What do I see?
Would you like me to send you a PDF of 5 pages of a contract that our DM took the time to graciously type out for this game?
So
would you like me to run you just by some brief details here?
I ask you...
You might want to read the term that talks about exposing the contract.
I'll tell you...
Don't care.
I
have plans.
What do I need to know about this contract?
I just want you to know that if I break this in any sort of way, my soul is forfeit.
At my discretion. Or a new term is written on the contract.
My soul will be forfeit. You need not make any deals down here with anything
I don't want
like
your
this.
soul, Notch.
Shut up. I'm sacrificing
Silent
myself.
spell is placed upon the area.
Okay, there you go. I'm just gonna keep talking. Because you said earlier I could hear myself, right?
That was a different spell, actually.
So everything's
Private
silent.
sample.
So I still don't hear nothing?
Yeah, you hear nothing.
And then we don't hear nothing. I realize that, and I continue to stare daggers at him.
I'm looking through this contract. What do I see glancing at it that would catch my eye?
Essentially, the contract is that Notch has to.
Is it an infernal?
Ooh, that's a good point. It would be written in Infernal. Do you know it?
Hell no.
That's what I was asking.
I think I'll speak this dwarven common.
Because then technically it's not revealed what's in the contract if no one can read it. So I know I can read it.
I asked Silverbeard, who may or may not be connected all the way with me. I'm pretty sure he's not. But I'm trying to get it back. What am I looking at? That's what I asked him.
To be fair, buddy, roll a religion check.
That is a 7. I don't know if I want to use my real.
This is pretty crucial.
I look around and I ask, can anybody else read this?
Your voice doesn't come out. There has been a silent spell placed in this area.
I'll start looking around. What do I see?
Just everyone's sitting there. They all look confused, trying to talk.
I just, because I know he can't hear me, but I asked Buppido, I'm like, are you scared?
No.
Can I hear him?
In your mind, yes.
Okay. So what's the issue?
Nothing. I felt slighted when you told me to shut up.
Oh, that hurt your feelings.
Can you touch this contract?
Do you want me to send you to your father?
You can. But then I'm sure I can make a bigger deal to help him rid of everything here and restore his city to him. You can.
I may.
But you won't.
Don't tip me.
You would have already done it.
Make a wisdom save. I'm sorry, charisma.
So we're seeing this in silence. I'm like,
That's a 21.
Awesome. You feel a pull, and you see not despair.
I see not just. I start freaking out.
I'm gonna.
Does everybody in the bar freak out?
I will
Yes.
grab the contract from you.
All right.
Do you know Infernal, buddy?
Badger does, doesn't he?
He's a demon.
He is. He knows Abyssal.
That's Abyssal.
Notch, you are flown through a series of images. Distorted things, fire burning, a lake of ice, horrific monsters walking the land. You see armies marshaling together on a burning battlescape.
Yay.
It's very brief, and you only are gone for about 5 or 6 seconds. But I need you to make a wisdom save as you arrive.
20. I rolled a 20.
Sweet.
I have a 25.
You keep your wits about you and don't succumb to it. And he essentially just hurled you partially through hell and back.
Cool. Do I come back?
Notch reappears smoking.
And I just light a cigarette on me. Smoke it.
Okay, is we still in silence here?
It drops.
As soon
I'm gonna
as
smile. It's all false bravado. I'm a little
As soon as you
scared.
show
I'm just gonna smile at Buppido.
I'm like, what happened? I couldn't hear nothing. I couldn't talk. You vanished.
I laugh and I say, I'm too hot to handle.
Make a deception check. What is Rom's passive insight?
That would be a 14.
Inside.
I know it's harder than that.
That's 11. I'm looking. He's took it. Can I tell? I said, can you read it?
Not yet.
Have you opened it?
Hmm?
Have you opened it?
Yeah.
And you have your I yank it from him.
As you do, you notice, like, has his eyes going.
Yeah. I'm like, you can never read this as long as he's in your service. I'm sorry. He technically can turn all this against you. All of it. He's from the side that we're against right now. You should think about that.
I'm on Travok's side.
Can't put no faith in him.
Faith. he spurts up faith as if it's a blasphemy for him.
I'm going to...
So that thing on your shoulder right now sides with who killed our brother.
I side with Travok.
I'm staring right at Travok.
Travok is the master.
I want to tell you something, Grom. When tempted with power, like you just were, do you feel like you had a chance to better yourself?
Oh, yes.
Do you not think that thing would do the same?
Yes.
By the way, at this, you notice like he may like talk to other people, but he's staring daggers at Buppido.
Who?
The closet.
Good. And I'm
You
gonna
feel open hatred in his eyes.
I'm gonna laugh, as it should.
What is our goal?
To defeat the abyssal plague that's in this city.
Restore it to the way it was.
To defeat what's killed your brother. To defeat what's plagued you and possibly everybody else here. And if it comes to the price of my soul, then I will do so. To make sure that you guys get through this and to get back to your home.
We are truly a band of misfits.
But good speakers, to be fair.
Motley crew. That's what I've been calling us.
There's a war that's been brewing. That's been going on for thousands of years. He will do anything to get it to sway in their favor. And he's opposed to that thing that says that's his master. And if you don't abide by this, you're gone. And then I look at the spider lady and the drow.
I've already stated that I have no want to take him.
No, he doesn't. It's a deal that I openly made. It's something that I will gladly forfeit if need be.
Small wants to go home. He is nightmared by his. It's now here.
As you said, the spawn go home. Still slams his tiny hands on the table. We gotta save the people first. Home can wait.
Still is a byproduct of the 1960s.
So we are saving.
And he's a shroom.
We are saving Gracklestove from basically the demonic presence.
Grisette and
on it.
Demogorgons here. We have to wipe that out.
Although I've seen influences of the Prince of Demons in various areas, I do not see signs of his actual presence like in Slubadop.
But still, it's there.
We may not have the same goals, or well, the same religious views, but we have the same goal: to stop Demogorgon.
It's more than that, though. It's far more than that.
We need to find out what's causing Demogorgon to make such a big play at this point.
Godhood.
But why now?
Because he's on the material plane.
How do you end up there?
It's a good question. How did any of them end up here?
I'll tell y'all, one group we know that's not is the Black Skull.
And that's true. I need to talk to Black.
I have learned that they are not. They oppose Demogorgon.
But I'm telling you, before we go any further, you need to get rid of him. I cannot ally myself. I'm going to shake this contract at him with you as long as you have that thing. You have a closet. I have the powers of hell at my disposal. Which would you rather have?
I'll take my closet.
I can't walk with him. I'm telling you, Grom. I cannot trust it.
I have not trusted that thing since you got it.
It is nothing but a piece of what you're against.
But how do I know I can trust you wielding the powers of hell?
I haven't given you no reason yet. I've been nothing but honest with you.
I've given no reason of betrayal either.
This thing's under my control.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Technically, yes.
Technically.
Anybody know how to get rid of that? Maybe you can have a different one.
Buppido lean forward. As long as the beast remains bound to Travok, that is fine.
But what if it's unbound to Travok?
Then you have to deal with it when that occurrence happens.
And obviously there are 2 known masters it would gladly run to if such a thing were to happen. Yeah, I think Travok, there's people here more powerful than you that are more than willing to probably do so to it. Gain its freedom, and then it sides with every side it wants. And then it's against you.
Travok is my master. I serve no other.
Until Travok's not useful to you.
I cannot betray him even if I wanted to.
And the way that contract ends, Travok says again, look, I am bound as well. But being bound doesn't mean that it's going to turn out great.
By the way, you see occasionally like people take up notes. Things like next time I'm sure less free will and
I think it'll be alright.
Alright.
What's our next move? Since we're all together.
I believe we had a meeting to attend to this evening.
That was with the
That was Seraph, by the way.
the drow.
The Duergar.
The Duergar.
You believe that it's a trap because Knots had met one of the drow from the prison there when he went to investigate him.
And I remember Seraph was really worried about it. How was we going to set this up? I remember we talked about it a little bit.
Well, you had a there's a meeting at the Shattered Spire, which is this large five-story complex in the city that is carved out of stalagmite that's half collapsed in.
Was you was going to change yourself, right?
No, I could show up as me.
Okay.
If you wanted me to, it wouldn't be no problem.
And then did we ever go to the meeting where the shopkeeper was at, or is that this one too?
That is this meeting.
Okay. And he's supposed to reward us.
Yeah. That was the meeting, that you were supposed to be the shopkeeper for a reward for saving his life.
I will attend this meeting with y'all if y'all want to. If not, then y'all can be nearby saying, hey, something happens. But I reckon some of us probably should go.
Real quick, why is everyone's passive perceptions? I know yours is 15.
15.
12.
12.
13.
13. If you're 12 or higher, roll me a perception.
Got a 5.
It flew out of the dice box.
I got a 20 on the die.
Perception 19.
19? Travok, you notice that you see the doors kind of open and close without anyone passing through. Or anyone being near them.
To the front.
Yes.
I'm gonna say
Just ever so slightly, just
I'm gonna say somebody just entered in here invisibly. Watch your backs. But I'm not gonna like look up or anything at it directly.
I turn towards the door.
Buppido scans around.
That's what I was just about to ask. Hey, what do you see, buddy?
I don't see anyone.
Where they left then. They were spying.
It's quite possible. Well, don't matter now. You're made out.
I would have asked you what his bonus was, but I rolled a 1.
Well, it's either agents of the Drow, it's agents of the Abyss, it's agents of the Hells, or it's Drugar.
You want to spin a wheel or something?
Yeah.
Throw a dart.
Or what about we work for, was it the Worms? What's his name? The dragon dude.
Timbershod.
Oh yeah.
What about Agents of Timbershot?
It's true, but I don't think
I don't.
they get around much. I think we're the agents of Timberchild right now.
I don't think he has much reason to send spies after us.
Yeah, but he wants to know a lot of stuff that they hold from you.
I mean, I'd pretty much tell him anything he needed to know.
And we've seen it. You've seen his power, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but what do we know that he probably doesn't know?
I don't know. He's pretty powerful.
Yeah, but I don't think he has a reason to spy on us.
And
More
out of all the
likely-
things we're looking at here, who we should work for, I believe that.
Are y'all going to the meeting tonight?
I plan to.
Travok?
You should. You're the one that was invited.
Yeah, I'm going.
I
for
wasn't
a reward.
there.
I'm going for a reward. But somebody else probably should go because they seen him talking to that
I will
crowd.
be there. I have no problem with
Yeah.
being there with him.
Um,
But you guys were there, so
Hey,
it
man.
didn't seem like an exclusive invite. Just, hey, you guys show up here and I'll pay you for saving my life.
I think me and Sarah should probably stay back.
Sure.
I mean, I did. If the matron mother's there, I did shoot her in the face with a magic missile. I don't see her letting that go.